In the book, How I Killed Pluto and Why It Had It Coming, astronomer Mike Brown takes us through how he and his colleagues, in the face of adversity, discovered 3 new planets in the span of 5 years, then, in the span of days, denounced 4 planets to the mere status of dwarf planets. The discovery of the series of dwarf planets called into question the true definition of a planet. What is a planet? Brown inquires on page 10 of his book. Today's definition of a planet is that it must orbit the sun, meaning it has to be gravitationally pulled towards the sun in a constant circular motion around the sun. It also must have enough mass to be round or nearly round, so any misshapen asteroids cannot be considered planets. Thirdly, planets must not be satellites, such as moons, orbiting another object other than the sun. Lastly, to be considered a planet, the body's orbit must be cleared of any other debris or small objects. This was the issue with Pluto, Xena, Quaoar, and Sedna. These celestial bodies all had debris and other foreign objects in their orbits. This discovery was made by Dr. Mike Brown, who then had to tell the world that Pluto had died. One phrase from this book that I found significant took place on page 241 after Pluto had been denounced. Brown was participating in a parade through Pasadena, California, called the Doodah Parade, and was invited to walk due to his recent fame. They carried Pluto in a casket to sounds of New Orleans jazz. The astronomers invited me to participate and gave me a cardboard name tag that read, Mike Brown, Pluto Killer. We got quizzical looks, a few claps, and a smattering of boos. Not everyone was ready to bury Pluto yet. I thought this was significant because it showed how controversial this whole situation was. Even the other astronomers were labeling him as a killer, and the smattering of boos and the few claps all showed how some people were pulling for him while others thought he was insane. As I was reading, I was very easily able to relate this book back to our geosphere unit, most specifically the core of the Earth. As I mentioned before, for a body to be considered a planet, it must have enough mass to be spherical. The Earth's fast-spinning, dense core helps keep our planet spherical, thus making Earth a planet. Also, in 8th grade, we studied the solar system more in depth, so I had prior knowledge of the fact that there was no foreign debris in Earth's orbit, or any of the other planets for that matter, except for Pluto. The book How I Killed Pluto and Why It Had It Coming is a funny and lighthearted nonfiction book that is also educational. It really made me think about how big our galaxy is and the amount of stuff there is in it. Planets, dwarf planets, asteroids, comets, stars, the Kuiper Belt, the Oort cloud, it truly amazes me. I would recommend this book to anyone who is looking to learn more about our solar system in a new and different way.